Silverthorne off the boards, gets the break, goes with him. Silverthorne puts it onto the back post. Zajac puts it into the back post, and it goes forward from Macaulay Haywood, having the right hand over the top, throwing it in, and Miller's going toe to toe, and he's got 3 or 4 headshots and then drags him down. Still has it. Zabo being sort of marked out the game by Thomas, and the shot comes from forward now. Babrea with plans. Babrea walks in, shoots,
and he picks up his own rebound and
Zabo, and he's not happy about that. It was a late hit to hit from behind, and you see the players. Good evening and welcome to Icing Tonight, where the Telford Tigers take on the Bracknell Bees. First, let's take a look at last week's action when the Telford Tigers took on the Peterborough Phantoms in the EPL Cup semi-final second leg. Matthews raises his arm and drops his puck on the first period. Peterborough win the draw. D-to-D pass. Both sets of fans banging the drums and cheering the names of their team. It's played like it's the 7th game of the...
Well, it's like electric in here.
And a goal! Comes in! Adam Taylor, the young Brit third liner, comes out with a goal. The fans are on their feet, as you can see, as the Telford Tigers get themselves on the score clock. 59 seconds in from young Adam Taylor. Goal number 1 for the Telford Tigers.
Well, nobody would have put money on Adam Taylor getting the first one, as you say.
Peterborough's defence setting up the play. Russell's free on the left side. D-to-D switch sides. Goes off the wall. Towner reaches forward for the puck. Kalina carries it in, winds up. Rocket of a shot! And a corking goal!
Did you see that one?
From the top of the slot there, you see the player come in. Kalina celebrates on the centre line right in front of us. He bides his time on the arch of the circle. Winds up, fires that slap shot home. Beating Ozins to the right-hand side, and at 6 minutes and 5 seconds. Milan Kalina puts goal number 2 on the clock. Silverthorne switches sides. Back across to McEwen, cycles it up out the corner, waits at the hash marks, backhands it through to Davis. Zajac steps across, goes for the back post. McEwen pulls inside! And Clarkson just picked it up. McEwen made the shot, Ozins made the save. The puck was loose on the line, and all it took was the reach of big Dougie Clarkson to pick the puck up, sit in the crease, pop it in the back of the net. 40 seconds into the PP. We've criticised Telford in many occasions for not utilising and turning their power plays into goal. You give him one when it matters. 40 seconds later, Doug Clarkson scores the goal.
I was just about to say, curse of the commentator. Like you say, we criticised Telford for not producing on his power plays, and what do? They go and score. I would be starting to worry a bit now if I was coaching Peterborough. I was expecting a timeout to come there. 3-0 down. Who would have put money on that? The pace of this period picked up where it left off before. You know, pulled very, very fast again.
Yeah, I think it is quick. I don't think it's quite as a loose puck. And Sustas puts it in. Baston made the save. The rebound came out. Sustas lunged at it, and Peterborough find themselves on the clock. 3 minutes and 43 seconds into the second period. So the official time of goal: 23 minutes and 43 seconds.
And that's what persistence does for you. They've hung around, they've kept working, they've capitalised, but the pressure's
held that slot area, and that's what they do. You look at the coach there, and he's just fist pumping with the players as they come off. That's what they needed to do. They needed to break that. They needed to get a score on the clock. So now momentum has switched Peterborough bound. They can get another couple. You've got a hell of a game on your hands. Silverthorne skates in after it. Norton deflects it off the boards. Silverthorne keeps it up in the end zone, pushing and shoving. 121 with the extra man. Clarkson, wrist shot. There's a scrap, and the loose puck comes from Ozins. McEwen picks it up in the slot, and it was Corey McEwen that buried the puck in the empty net. Ozins saving the initial shot from big Doug Clarkson. The loose puck coming down into the slot area, and it picked up by McEwen, who picks up a goal. The 4th goal of the night.
Jones is with him now.
Shot comes in from the point, shot in from Sam Zajac, saved and deflected from Ozins. Silverthorne, Sticklift, puts it across. Kalina shoots, and Silverthorne gets a rebound. And look at that celebration as he jumps him into the glass. It was the 3rd attempt, to be fair to Ozins. The initial initial shot comes in, and it was a power play goal because Peterborough's penalty
just expired.
Had just expired. So Danny Rose came back onto the ice. The first shot comes in. We have a second go at the rebound. Silverthorne picks up the third goal, and what does that put him on? Is that his hat trick?
No, he's on 2 now. Yeah, he's on 2.
Time of goal. 35 minutes and 21 seconds. Jason Silverthorne. Plant up on the blue line. Plant skates across the line. As Horn comes shooting down the middle. Carries it over 1-0. Pulls it round. And a backhanded goal as he carries it round Ozins. Puts it underneath him. And a minute and 15 seconds. What a turnaround in the Telford Tigers power play. Converting almost everyone they're presented compared to countless power plays last week that were unable to utilise, Alan.
Well, you know, we just saying that Peterborough have had the run of the first 5 minutes of that third period, and Horns come up with an absolute stunner there to take the lead up to 6-1. A lot of people here know my feelings, and oh my,
what a goal!
Oh, that came
straight off the draw. Kalina celebrates. The ear-to-ear smile on Rick Plant's face says it all. Straight off the draw, the shot comes across, and here we are. Another goal for the Telford Tigers.
Is it Silverthorne again?
I think so. Is it a hat-trick for the big man? Debris. Up to the point. Pluskauskas. That's a shot. Goes, shoots and scores. And Pluskauskas just from the blue line on 58 minutes and 52 seconds scores Peterborough's second goal. 7-2 the scoreline. They celebrate the goal, and that's the first one to get past Sam Gospel.
I'm having a shirt off his back.
Have you bought a ticket out?
No.
That's kind of why you're never going to win.
Allowed to. You know what happens?
You are allowed to.
You know yeah, but you know when you win it, like Chris Kelsall when the shirt off his back and he's a goal judge. Oh yeah. You know,
so that's the end of the game. The 3 seconds ticks by. Now it's time for a bit of overtime.
Here we go. Eyes down.
So overtime begins. 3-on-3. Referee Matthews puts his hand in the air.
And I do apologise now because
Silverthorne,
I get excited and
Plant,
very loud.
Oakford, Archer, Ferrara and Griffiths. Norton got pulled down by Weaver, and you saw the call. McEwen goes through, and that was a slash from Norton. So you've got 1-for-1 now. There was a Weaver, arguably interference penalty. Definitely a slash going back the other way. Debris is British trained. Thank you very much to the tweet. Okay. That makes sense,
absolutely,
says
thank you.
Aline the Smart. And now, Zajac with Clarkson shoots. The save was made from Ozins. He looks behind him, but the puck had been saved.
No goal.
Ozins was looking behind, but he clearly made the save. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're facing penalty shots to decide who goes through to the EPL final.
Well, this is going to the wire. We thought it might, and it is.
Okie dokie. Padlek is the first to shoot. Gospel's between the pipes. The two face off now as Padlek skates up to the puck, picks it up, goes wide to the right, fakes, trembles. Gospel makes the save, and it bobbled over his arm, but it didn't go in the back of the net.
Well, Kalina's been banging him away.
He has. He's had
his heart's content when he's had the opportunity. What can he do tonight?
Now, what's going through his head? He's making the decision. Does he go straight down the middle? Does he weave side to side? Does he take it slow? Does he wind up for the slap shot? He goes slow motion.
He does this
curls to the left. Snakes in and out. Ozins takes the angle away. He fakes, shoots, and Ozins makes the save.
Pluskauskas
carries it in. Delays, shoots and save! A pad save from the right leg pad of Sammy Gospel as Maddie Davis. Quick hand, shoots and skies it over the crossbar.
Wide. Here we go, Stepanek.
He hasn't been flavour of the month. He gets boos from the crowd as he takes the puck. The third penalty shot goes very wide to the left. Pulls it in, fakes it, and he lost the puck, and Gospel just covered it. Big Dougie Clarkson to take shot number 3. If this goes in the back of the net, the Telford Tigers are going to the EPL final. If it doesn't, we drop down to sudden death penalty shots. Dougie's name is chanted out. He smiles, he's loving it as he skates up, touches the puck, curls left to right, delays, shoots. Ozins makes the save. It is Archer. Yes, the same 3. Didn't Archer take the first one?
You know, I can't remember now.
Someone will tweet us. Here he goes. Archer goes wide to the left. walks in on Gospel, fakes, Gospel saves! He closes up the pads. Jason Silverthorne faces Ozins between the pipes for Peterborough.
Silverthorne, the marksman, he's probably got the most accurate shot on the team. What can he pull out of the bag?
Carries the puck forward.
And he take the Tigers through.
Shoots and Ozins pick his cherries. Dodge curls side to side. Walks in, Gospel, narrows the fold. Carries it round to the first goal. Go to Dodge.
Oh my goodness. It all boils down to this one. It's life or death. Here we go.
Horn picks it up. Goes forward, steams forward, backhanded save, and Peterborough win on that last penalty shot. Ozins is the man. He looks to the fans, he opens his blocker and his catching mitt, looks in celebration.
So the Telford Tigers disappointed not to make it through to the final, but now back to the league action as the Telford Tigers take on the Bracknell Bees. We'll be back with all the action straight after the break. So welcome back to Icing Tonight. The Telford Tigers taking on Bracknell Bees. And Jonathan Weaver regularly back in the squad. So how does it feel to be back fit?
Nice. Yeah, it's been a long time. So good to get back in last weekend and then contribute a little bit last night. Felt good.
Got yourself a goal last night?
Yeah, it's always nice to get one. But it's been a long time out, so it was nice to get on the score sheet last night.
The team have been on a good run and form of lately as well, haven't they?
Been playing really well. Shorter bodies, but hasn't affected them. Everyone's playing a lot more ice time and doing really well, and been getting the results.
So Jonathan Weaver there talking about how comfortable he is to be back out on the ice, and it's good to see him back out there. It gives that stability at the back, doesn't it, Alan?
It does, yeah. Obviously Tom's going to be delighted to have him back. He's missed a lot of this season through injury, and of course his GB duties as well were missed. But we saw him tentative last week, but yeah, it's good to know he's back and he's doing what he needs to do.
Great win last night for the Tigers, 8-2, beating Swindon Wildcats in their own barn.
Who would have thought that? We follow on social media the guys that didn't travel, and I was surprised how the score was racking up. I expected it to be much closer than that. I think Tom and the coaching staff did as well. He's very pleased with the performance. But yeah, a scoreline that nobody expected.
Bracknell Bees in the Telford Ice Rink tonight. They've got quite a big squad in terms of numbers, bringing a lot of kids up from youth development, giving them opportunities, very similar to what the Tigers did in their situation.
That's right. Bracknell are struggling down at the bottom with Manchester. They're grabbing a few wins here and there, but let's see what tonight brings. We'd like to think. Well, we don't want to think it's going to be a walk-away for the Tigers. Technically, you'd think it would be.
On paper, yeah.
But we wanted to be much closer. Like you said earlier, it would be nice if Bracknell could get a couple of goals on the clock very early on.
Just to put the tension in there. Let's take a look at the first period action. You get to see 3 playoff games this year instead of 1.
Didn't it used to be sort of first versus fifth and whatever, 7,
absolutely.
2, 4, 6,
so as we look in on the ice, referee Brooks looks to the bench, raises his arm, drops the puck on the first period. Silverthorne wins the draw and it goes back to Zajac. D-to-D pass across to Jones, who passes forward to Plant, but it trickles on and Basingstoke pick up the puck and it's collected by Harvey Steed. It's end to end. It's by no means all one-sided possession-wise. In fact, if anything, Bracknell are putting a lot of pressure on Telford in their own end.
They're forechecking hard and deep and it's paying off, but now they're backing off because it's time for a line change.
Get a line change. If you want to send us any of your thoughts of what you're seeing in front of you, you can tweet us. Icing_tonight is the Twitter feed. Davis passes the puck forward into the slot, takes a deflection from Clarkson's skate.
Brasic is Basic.
Great catch in mid-save. Grinnell Parker gets the shot away. Lysenko reaches forward for the puck, but it's caught out by McEwen. Drives left, takes it past Tetlow. Continues to drive into the slider skate up corner. Gets nudged board bound by Galazzi. And a holding penalty is going against Tetlow. I think that was quite tough because Tetlow took the angle away, tried to pin him against the boards and picks up a 2-minute minor penalty for holding. And to be fair, they were both competing for the puck. He did trap him against the boards, but I think that's quite a harsh penalty for the Bees.
Yeah. I was just noticing now when that breakaway was with Macaulay with McEwen. He was 1 against 5 Bees. You can see the determination in defence from Bracknell.
They're getting the players back. 7 minutes and 30 seconds at a time. And it was Silverthorne that put it in the back of the net. They're a man up. The penalty on 7:30, the goal on 7:35. Just 5 seconds for Jason Silverthorne. They win the draw, bury the puck in the back of the net. And the first goal of the night is a power play for the Telford Tigers. A power play goal on 7 minutes 35 seconds, Alan.
Technically brilliant goal there. Face-off one, back to Weaver. He took the shot along the ice, and Silverthorne just got to stick to it, flipped it up into
Got
the
the
top
tip
of the
in,
net.
so
Beautiful
22
goal.
from 14, time of 7:35. The first goal of the night, a power play goal, and that means Tetlow will return to the ice.
Well, an unusual power play goal for the Tigers, maybe.
Yeah. Well, you say that. Last when they played Swindon, they converted 3 or 4. Prior to that, they had a run of not converting many power plays. They certainly seem to have nailed that power play setup now.
And last night, they got a short-handed goal again.
Yeah.
So they must be riding high in the short-handed goals league.
Cahorn takes the puck into the corner. Smittle plays the puck off the boards. Telford putting the pressure on Bracknell now to take the lanes away. Cross ice pass. Smittle comes down onto the puck. Drives into the corner. Held out to the boards by Jones. Shot comes in on Gospel. Loose puck comes down.
Well, he didn't
Sam
hold it.
Zajac cleared it out to the points, but there was a rebound up for grabs. Now the puck's in front and Barker reaches for it. Jones picks it up behind the net. Bracknell's still trying to play it in front. Smittle gets a shot and a retaliated goal on 8:21. You saw the pressure coming from the Bracknell Bees, pushing down. A couple of shot attempts. A rebound was there. Zajac cleared it out to the point. Bracknell kept it down low, kept the pressure. 2 players behind the net, passing the puck between them, got it in front, and Smittle put it in the back of the net.
Failure to pick a man up and failure to clear a loose puck in front of the net there. A simple goal to give away, but again, Paul, very interestingly, the Tigers with the usual thing. They've scored a goal, put their heads down, sat back, and have been allowed an equaliser.
8 minutes and 21 seconds was the time of the goal by Lucas Smittle, answering Telford's goal in under a minute.
Well taken. As Bracknell are working very hard.
Yeah,
they're
they
defending
are.
deep and they're forechecking deep.
Take nothing away from the worth ethic from the Bracknell Bees tonight. If you're a Bracknell fan, I'd be impressed with the first 8 minutes of play here at the Telford Ice Rink.
And the strength on the bench as well. So
Absolutely.
It could continue.
And that was an even-handed goal for Bracknell, whereas Telford had the man advantage when they put theirs in the back of the net. Puck's pinned on the boards. There's a bit of a rugby scrum there. We can see the puck at their feet. It's played out, comes up to the point. Smittle just drops it down to the slot area. Brought up to the top of the point.
Gabasic is over there. It's gone over now to
Brasic plays it around the boards. Up to the point. Across to Smittle in the high slot. Onto the back post. Let it go. He hung on to that a bit longer than we'd have liked. There you go. Great. Catching it. The blocker save, should I say, from Sam Gospel. Deflects the puck into the corner. But Bracknell, very dominant on the power play, keeping the puck in the end zone. A controlled line change now. Smittle hanging on to the puck as the play's set up. Galazzi driving up the left side. Puck's played across to the right. Lysenko plays it in off the boards. It bounces up a little bit. Goes to Lysenko behind the net once again. He's got the option from the point. Dumped it up and over. Galazzi up to the point.
That's
Steed.
Pavlicek or Pavlicek. Anything from Bracknell help us out there? Pavlicek? It's
Pavlicek.
Sek, I think.
Yeah.
Sek. Pavlicek.
Sounds like a rather nice pudding.
It does, yeah.
Now, the puck on against the boards, dumped into the end zone. Metum hangs onto the puck, just taps it forward. Steed sets up the play, looks up ice. Telford back to 5 skaters. Weaver lunges at the puck, it goes up into the air. Weaver takes it back into his own end, gives it to Goodison, takes it behind the net, plays it off the boards. Zajac plays the puck just as Cahorn goes off. It was a good change. Off to Kalina on the left side. The pass comes in from Silverthorne. He heads goal bound. Clarkson.
Oh.
Good interception by Thompson. Hangs
working.
onto the puck.
That long pass is not working tonight.
Yeah, and what Bracknell are doing well is they're trapping up that neutral ice. Davis picks up the puck, loses his footing. He got a great interception, but unfortunately just stumbled as he gained possession of the puck. And the puck comes back to neutral ice. Oakford now drives over the line. And that's the second time that Davis has been a little disappointed with his own performance.
Well, referee Moore got himself in a weird head.
Davis across. And Clarkson was buried then. Great defensive play. Oakford back to Rose. Steps up to the blue line. Passes off to Davis. Lunges forward to try and find McEwen. McEwen hasn't had much puck in this game so far. Davis knocks it on to McEwen, drives forward down the left side, walks it in, tries to get it through to Davis, and beautifully read, intercepted there by the back-checking Gaborik. And now, just on the boards there,
Bit of pushing and shoving in both directions.
Just have a look at Bassett's helmet, and I'm going to ask you a referee-style question when the play stops.
Okay.
He's with
Bit of traffic in front of the net.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Mitchell, sorry, not Michael. Hello. Thank you very much for watching. So now, Tate drives forward, runs into a line. Once again, Bracknell, great tight defensive play.
Mitchell's stead.
I know, yeah.
Thanks, Mitchell. You've got to go though. You've got to go on the vodka shots because we got the name wrong. You know, it applies to supporters.
Welcome to
as
Icing
well.
Tonight, the drinking game.
Sponsored by.
Yeah. Whatever spirit you like. Now, Taylor comes through the middle, gets a knock on. Cahorn picks it up. Shot comes and Metham hangs onto it. The puck drops in front of him and he hovers over it and covers it up for the stoppage in play. 10 seconds left on the second period. Zajac picks up the puck.
First period,
should I say?
I know.
I want to be in front of that fireplace.
I thought I couldn't.
Shot comes in from Silverthorne, and at the end of the first period, it's the Bracknell Bees 1, Telford Tigers 1.
Well, what a very interesting period. Went very, very quickly there because I just glanced up at the clock, give you the signal, there's only 10 seconds left.
It was a quick end-to-end period, and what impressed me the most probably was the defensive strategy employed by the Bracknell Bees, closing that middle lane, putting a lot of guys in there, both in neutral ice and in front of the net, not allowing the Telford Tigers to penetrate in front of the net.
What the Tigers have been looking for is this long stretch pass. It's worked a couple of times. The last time it happened, I said in the commentary there, look, I think it was Corey McEwen, he was 1 against 5 because the Bees are defending with so many people so deep. Telford are playing a stretch pass. It's always going to be a 1-on-5 when you've got deep defending and going for the stretch pass. So I think Tom, I'm not the coach, but I think he's got to have a look at the way they're breaking out for the second period.
Absolutely. Bracknell are doing everything right on the offensive play. They're keeping the puck down low. They're getting the shots away. If Gospel's presenting a rebound, they're having another go at it, and that's how Smittle got the first goal for the Bees.
Yeah, it was a failure to clear, failure to pick up a man. The puck was bobbling around, and there was a second opportunity came, and Bracknell took it, and they took the goal. Telford's goal was textbook face-off win, back to Weaver, shot along the ice, tip in. Absolutely brilliant. Really good first period.
And that was a power play goal to convert it into a goal after just 5 seconds of the power play. Okay, Brooks drops the puck on the second period. Bracknell wing it. Ketlow steps up, passes the puck D to D. They dump it, Gospel bound, and he made a blocker save, and the puck bounces up off his pad and the puck's passed back into the slot. Plant on the break now. Passes to Kalina, gives it back to Zajac. Drive down the right side, puts it to the back post where Kalina's waiting, but the puck sails over towards the team store, and I suggest that Mr. Watkins has put a bit of a rocket up the Tigers, looking at how they've come out in this period.
But tell me again there, why was the shot not let go? Why they're still trying to do this walking thing? They've gone back to that again.
Yep.
Let's see if Kalina can get one of his big windjammers away this
Backhands it to Silverthorne,
nice
gets
play.
it back. Lovely bit of passing onto the back post. And Silverthorne skates in front.
Magic hands.
Met him down on his knees.
Kalina.
Holding the post tightly. Kalina up in the high slot. Turns, passes off to Oakford.
There's
steps
the shot.
up, slap shot. Pad save. The rebound cleared down by the Bracknell Bees, but it looks like it's on for icing. Off the draw. Cahorn. Goes around the back of the net.
The same Paul, the Tigers have come out most sprightly this period. They're pushing
Absolutely.
hard.
I think there was somewhat of a animated team talk would be my guess. Tate loses it.
Now.
The Senko drives in, gets the shot away, it deflects from Weaver's leg, goes up into the air, drops down into Slider's skate shop corner. Bit of a battle in the corner now to try and regain possession. Ford comes in, lets the shot go. Deflects. Bracknell hanging on to the puck deep in the end zone, but now Adam Taylor deflects it out. Give and go, back to Corn, comes down in the slot, shoots and scores! And there was 2 really crisp passes between Adam Taylor and Lombard Cahorn as he drives in, puts the shot in, beats Metham, and the second goal of the night goes on the clock. Time of goal, 22 minutes and 46 seconds. Even-handed goal from the Telford Tigers, putting them 2 goals to 1 up.
Well, has Adam Taylor come of age as well since the shake-up? Gone from an odd-shift fourth liner to an integral and key player of this Tigers squad, and he set it up for Cajon beautifully there. A couple of 1-2s.
Both of them passed it a couple of times. There's a nice bit of chemistry. Those crisp, controlled passes that just set the Tigers apart from some of the teams they've played earlier in the league. Bit of a late hit there.
The legs, Paul, the Tigers have come out with at the start of the second period. That goal was on the cards right from the start. But
Thompson.
here come back the Bees.
A lot of pressure in front and a whistle.
2-1 to the Tigers. 33 minutes and 12 seconds gone.
17 seconds left on the Tigers power play. They converted the first one, but not this one yet. Oakford, Zajac, rocket of a shot. Meta makes the save, and the rebound drops to Kalina, who picks it up and just scoops it straight into the back of the net. As soon as I said they're yet to convert, then Milan Kalina picks up the puck from Zajac's slap shot. Meta made the first save, the rebound comes out, fires it into the back of the net. Goal number 2, goal number 3 should I say, scored by Kalina on 13 minutes and 16 seconds.
I've got to be a bit disheartened for the Bees because they're not playing a bad game. I think all in all, up to now, the Tigers have had the better second period.
They have.
Certainly the first 5 minutes when they got their second goal.
I mean, it's only a 2-1 period.
It's only a 2-1 period, but the Tigers are starting to edge that. They're starting to edge the game, Paul. They're starting to look on top now.
2 of Telford's goal as well have both come from power plays.
Yeah, well, that's unusual in itself.
Yeah. Cleared off the boards, puck goes back, icing washed off, puck goes behind the net. Tetlow off the boards, he takes the linesman out, goes up to Smittle, comes back to Tetlow, he's the last man, he looks across to his teammate, forward to Smittle, tries to tip it into the middle lane of centre ice. There's no Bracknell player waiting for it though. They are short. Well, back to 5-on-5 now.
Kind of looking like they're making a sort of a hold on this game at the moment, Paul.
Yep.
Having said that, curse of the commentator.
Taylor, forward now.
Come in.
David, that was a slash.
Oh, yes, he's gone.
And he
tripping penalty coming there.
No, it's a slash. 35 minutes and 14 seconds, the time of Bracknell's penalty. Can Telford convert this? Silverthorne positions Clarkson where he wants him. 2-minute minor penalty for slashing. Telford get the power play.
Draws won by Bracknell low, but Telford retain it, regain possession rather.
Weaver puts it down low. Bracknell send it round off the boards. Tetlow holding that slot area. A bit of pushing and shoving there with Davis and Tetlow. Comes across, Clarkson fakes it, pulls inside, lets a rocket of a wrist shot go. Deflects off the glass, comes right up to Weaver, across to Clarkson. Downloads Silverthorne.
Is Clarkson the only guy that's got a wrist shot that's as hard as a slap shot?
Well, yeah, I mean...
It's like Chuck Taylor, isn't it? Chuck had such a same sort of...
such a powerful player. Silverthorne onto McEwen. Drives deep into the corner, gets the pass in front. Bracknell get a little touch to it, taking it off its path. Weaver down low from pass from Clarkson, sends it down to McEwen. He operates in the corner, puts it behind the net. Davis gets it through to try and find Silverthorne. Davis from the back post. The puck was bust down by McEwen. Davis pops it in to get another power play goal. The third power play goal of the night for the Telford Tigers, making the score 4-1. 36 minutes and 10 seconds, the time of Telford's fourth goal.
Well, there was no rush about that. The puck came out. It was passed back and forward, and Silverthorne found himself in front of the net and just had to tap it in. Simple as the goals. But it's nice to see the Tigers finally getting a power play together because this season, as we say week in, week out, they're getting more short-handed.
Up until the Peterborough game, that's where it all started to click into place. And that pretty much timed in with the return of Weaver and Silverthorne as well.
Yeah.
And that sort of uniformity to the Tigers lineup.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lysenko behind the net, switches side. Rose plays it off the board. Galazzi up to the point. Forward shoots. Wide to the right.
Galazzi was looking for that stretch pass up the middle. I wonder if the Bees are changing their tack now.
Inglesby now.
Cajon.
Cuts inside, takes the lane, Meta makes the save, pad save into the team store corner where the rebound careers. 3 minutes left in the second period. Kalina carries it behind the net. Bracknell deflects it into the corner. Cahorn turns the play over. It's out into neutral ice. Lysenko lunges forward, but Plant carries it over.
Lovely.
Passes on to Cahorn. He's pulled back across to Kalina, over to Plant. Metham's on the puck, it's loose. Plant's fishing it out. The referee hasn't blown his whistle yet, suggesting it's still visible. And we've got a rugby scrum in the crease.
Well, that was a very, very late whistle. I think Plant, no, he's just tapping a Bracknell guy on the back there.
Come out into neutral ice. Jones dumps it side to side. Big forecheck coming. Kalina. Now Bracknell, 2-on-1. Great back check from Kalina. Look at that skate back, and he takes him off his feet, sends him boards bound. But it was a great back check skate from Milan Kalina. Gospel comes out, clutches towards the puck. Clarkson bobbles down towards Metham, bounces off his leg pad. Tetlow goes to try and clear it out. McEwen pulls his stick away like he's trying to start a lawnmower on a pull start there. Puck goes long and deep. Schmittel gets there first, gets onto the puck, tries to pass it through. Lane taken away by Goodison. McEwen cycles back for the puck, up off the boards. Davis, a strong pass cross ice to Clarkson. Cuts inside. Great hip check there. That was a lovely hip check, taking Clarkson away from that net. I still do playoffs.
Can have a playoff shave.
Possibly.
Keep your beard till you're out of the playoffs.
That's it. From the start of the playoff competition, you didn't shave till you were knocked out. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah. I used to play, when I was a kid and I went up to the Whitley Bay Warriors. There's a very famous family.
You had that dodgy 70s tosh as well for most of your playing career as well, didn't you?
The Pearson family. There's three brothers played. And Jimmy Pearson, I've seen him come to training clean-shaved and leave training with a beard. It was incredible. It was actually skating him, watch his beard grow. I've never known anything like it in my life.
Tetlow and Kalina.
Jimmy Pearson.
Silverthorne taken off his feet there by Thompson. Tetlow and Kalina have a little bit of a run in. They've had a few of those out on the ice today.
That would be
Plant curls up ice. Tetlow channels him away from the net. Silverthorne comes in, gets a tap on it. It runs on in front of the Sliders skate shop. No, it doesn't. It runs on in front of the team store. Shot comes to the point. The rebound's down. And I think Metham wanted to play the puck. Yeah. And Zajac goes rushing in. And Zajac now locking out with Tetlow. He's just about past his elbow. Kalina having a word with Tetlow now.
Knee high to a grasshopper, as they say.
There is no reason for anybody to get involved in fisticuffs at this stage of the game. It's all fairly even. There's a bit of pushing and shoving about, but it's a very even period so far. Although the score doesn't reflect that so much. So far in the period, the end of the second period, it's the Telford Tigers 4, Bracknell Bees 1, and Telford picking up now a total of 3 of their goals while on the man advantage from the power play.
Absolutely. We say a lot of the time that Telford are scoring more short-handed. Tonight we've seen them turn the power play up, and as you say, they've got 3 goals from the power play situations that they've found themselves in. I think that period, Paul, was mainly owned by Telford. It was a good period of ice hockey. The chances have come for Telford, albeit on the power play, and they've taken them. And Bracknell are not playing bad, they just can't answer what Telford are putting out.
There's been much less attacking flavour from Bracknell than we got in the first period.
Yeah, but I still think it's a good game of hockey. And at 4-1, I still think it could go either way, because Bracknell, one thing is very apparent about Bracknell, they're not giving up, the heads haven't gone down, as you do see when you get 2 or 3 goals behind with a lot of teams, a lot of clubs. They're still fighting for everything at the moment. So, and maybe that we saw at the end there, maybe a bit of a punch-up might change everything. We never know.
Certainly spice it up for the crowd. We'll be back with the third period action after the break.
I was just speaking to Tom Watkins a few minutes ago there, and I said, blimey, I wish Ricky would get that shot away a little bit. He says, Alan,
same, he's with you.
He said he's the strongest guy in the league on the puck.
Brooks raises his hand, drops the puck on the third period.
He skated a million miles with it there and did nothing with it.
Jones, across to Zajac. Curls back into his own end to shake off that forechecking Bracknell player, who once again, Barker, putting a lot of pressure on the Telford breakout. Silverthorne backhands it up and over, picked out of the air there.
I keep talking very loud. Please drop the puck quickly and get rid of this tune. There we go.
They're all singing it and doing it on the drums now.
You know why that is, because they know I don't like it.
That's technically a percussion live version, acoustic.
Yeah. Livehouse Telford.
Shot from Tate, saved by Metham. The puck deflects off the glass.
And Jones, here we go.
Dropping the glove.
Here we go.
Tetlow and Jones are going for it. So Tetlow's took his lid off, so has Jones. Jones went last night.
He's already got the eye.
Two line each other up. Tetlow throwing across the top, and he's got a couple in. Jones hangs on to it. Tetlow comes across. Jones gets a nice right and a left in, and a couple of headshots, and then Tetlow coming over, using the height difference, going right and left, and the two drop.
Yeah, I think Tetlow took that one for me. He got the more punches.
Got it on points. Fair play to Jones for stepping up to it. The two of them had a bit of an altercation on the blue line. Both consenting, go to the middle, get that aggression out. Always winds up spectators. A good scrap. I'm going 2+2 coincidental. I think that'll be a fairly even penalty. And they'll both sit there for their 4 minutes and then be back out onto the ice, I would imagine. Bracknell lunge forward at the puck. Smittle off the boards. McEwen will pick it up, backhand it over to Goodison. Forward to McEwen. Drives forward. Puts it through to the right side. McEwen carries it into the corner. Delays for Clarkson. Shoots and he aims up towards the top shelf, and it just goes over the top of the crossbar, deflects off the glass. Now, Thompson's through.
3 on 2.
3 on 2. Thompson across to Smittle. Intercepted beautifully by Weaver. Steps up ice. Nudges it on to Clarkson. Weaver in the high slot. Half cocked. Picks up the shot. Shoots and scores!
Beautiful goal!
Jonathan Weaver putting it in the top left-hand corner. Taking it past Metham. You saw him give the puck off to Clarkson. You saw him go half cocked at the top of the high slot area, waiting for the puck. Clarkson saw he was free. Passed it across. And Weaver beautifully executing the wrist shot into the top left corner over Metham for Telford's 5th goal of the night. An even-handed goal scored by Jonathan Weaver at 49 minutes and 22 seconds.
Well, you know, as a neutral, any neutrals watching this, you got to say that was textbook. What an absolutely classical piece of ice hockey. Beautifully finished by Jonathan Weaver. Absolutely corking goal. And I think, you know, it's 5-1 now, the nature of this game, I think that's out of reach to the Bees now. I know there's 10 minutes to go.
Maybe a sponsorship deal for Elite League television coverage.
Or like for a red sticker company or something.
Well, I don't know what the sticker says, I'm trying to see. I think it's got their number on.
You see, he's got 2. This Carmichael guy's got 2 on his helmet, but the other 2, the referee and the other linesman have only got 1.
Shot and goal, which is why you're talking there. It comes to the front of the slot, and I think it was Inglesby that got on it and just tucked it in behind Sam Gospel for the 2nd goal of the night. 5-2 is the score now as the Bracknell Bees get the 2nd goal of the night, scored on 51 minutes and 7 seconds.
Well, just as I'm saying that it's out of the reach of the Bracknell Bees,
get one back.
Curse of the commentator, they pull one back.
Can they take momentum now and get another couple of quick goals to bring them back into this, or will Telford come back at them all guns blazing?
So the goal was in 51 minutes and 7 seconds. Even-handed goal scored by Bracknell, number 57, assisted by 20.
Off the face-off, Silverthorne back to Weaver. Weaver cycles up the left side, lays it off.
Sam Zajac, a bit risky, but he got away with it. He just tried to dribble.
Great pass into Davis. Oh, and that was a high elbow coming across. Davis got nailed from the player coming in from the bench. He was in open ice. He had the puck, so he got away with it, but I'm sure Matty won't be too impressed with that, Alan.
Well, no, but he's kept his cool.
Puck's in front, Davis digging and pushing and shoving, and Bracknell send all men back in a bit of a push and a shove there. And now Clarkson goes up and has a little word with Tetlow on that back post because of the pushing and shoving Davis round.
They're going.
Now this will be an interesting one. Tetlow lines it up, he's right by camera 2. Tetlow hold out.
Oh, good grief.
They're both pretty strong.
Good grief, Tetlow. Oh,
now there's 1, 2, 3. And he's giving the little rabbit punch off the thing. Clarkson goes over the top. And now Clarkson's throwing a few. You can see he's much stronger. They're 2 drop down. And I think you'd give that Clarkson, but fair play for Tetlow. He's the first guy that stood up against Big Dougie Clarkson this season.
Tetlow went well with Clarkson there. And in the end, Paul, Clarkson won it. But Tetlow did the exact right thing by going down because I think he was going to get hurt in the end. The advantage of Bracknell of having Clarkson in the box has just been wiped out because Pavlicek is now gone for the rest of the game.
Yeah. They dump the puck down to kill the penalty.
To Telford Tigers, power play!
It is indeed, and they've had 3 of them tonight and scored from 3.
Silverthorne McEwen's on the delay. Silverthorne works the puck behind the net, sends it round the boards.
Nobody there.
Thompson will get there for Bracknell, just dump it down, take a line change.
They're all going in hungry for a goal now. 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining.
Silverthorne over to McEwen. Up to the slot, and Weaver just tried to connect with it, and the puck came through quicker than he anticipated. It drops back out into neutral ice. Zajac gets the pass up to Weaver.
Sources it over to Silverthorne. Kuhn in the corner, back to Zajac.
Weaver. Zajac shoots. Silverthorne with the tip in front. I'm not sure whether that gets awarded to Silverthorne or Zajac, but they're both on it, as it took them 55 seconds of the power play to convert yet another to a goal. So 6-2 the scoreline. Time of the goal, 55 minutes and 45 seconds.
Sam Zajac, I think he's going up to take the fist punch first.
He got the shot away. I didn't sure whether Silverthorne screened the netminder or got a tip on it, but Sammy Zajac definitely made the initial shot.
That's goal number 6 for the Telford Tigers at 55 minutes, 45 seconds. It's his hat-trick. That's 3 goals for your captain.
Jason Silverthorne got the tip on it. Zajac with the shot from the point.
That's a hat-trick last night for Galena, one tonight for Silverthorne.
Galena. Aston now drives down the right side. Smittle sends him board bound as he steps out of it. Cuts across. Puck comes cross ice. Lysenko
15 seconds.
Drives up to the boards, gets the pass across from Ford. Ford comes across. Zajac gives it a tap, plays the body. Zajac deflects it off in the last 5 seconds of the game. Bracknell in front.
Young Grinnell Park's on his way.
Lysenko shoots, and that's the full-time hooter. So it's the Telford Tigers 6, Bracknell Bees 2.
So a good result. First period is fairly even coming out into the break. What did you say to the boys in the break?
Keep doing the little things well. Keep our basics. You know, it's about playing the same way every night. And I was in the first. I think we tried to overplay in places. But you know what? Credit to Bracknell. They made it really, really hard for us. They worked extremely hard. They never gave up. They battled. They kept skating. You know what? The difference tonight is only special teams. 2-2 on 5-on-5 play. But special teams, you know, that's what it's for, and you need to execute. And we did. Another 4 PP goals. It's excellent.
And of course, there was a bit of a couple of scraps tonight, which of course always entertaining for the crowd.
Yeah, that's what gets the guys off their seats and making noise. But you know what? Tip my hat to young Josh Tetlow, GB20's player of mine. He stood in there. He's a kid with a lot of character, and like I say, tip my hat to him, a lot of respect. And you know, Adam Jones, 2 tilts across the weekend, and you know, just playing a little bit angry. Sometimes that's good to see. And fair play for Dougie for sticking up for his teammates, and that you know, that's what it's about. Thankfully, we come through the weekend with another 4 points. Nobody's come out of there, you know, looking too injured, etc. So right now, it's keeping guys healthy on the ice and making sure that we pick up wins.
Well, good result tonight, and then of course next weekend sees Peterborough back in your barn on a league fixture.
Yeah, we play a lot of hockey, you know, through February. We've got the 2 midweek games over the next couple of weeks, so it's at 6 and 14 we're going to play. And like I say, staying healthy, I think, is a key component of us being able to chase down this title.
So a great game there for the Telford Tigers, beating the Bracknell Bees 6-2. Join us next week when the Telford Tigers take on the Peterborough Phantoms in the league game. You'll see all the highlights Wednesday night at 7 on Made in Birmingham. Silverthorne off the boards, gets the break, goes with him. Silverthorne puts it onto the back post. Zajac puts it into the back post, and it goes forward from Macaulay Haywood, having the right hand over the top, throwing it in, and Miller's going toe to toe, and he's got 3 or 4 headshots, and then drags him down. Still has it. Zabo being sort of marked out the game by Thomas, and the shot comes from forward now. Babrea with plans. Babrea walks in, shoots,
and he picks up his own rebound and
Zabo, and he's not happy about that. It was a late hit, the hit from behind, and you see the players